All right, I'm out here at Waterfront Park in Trenton, New Jersey, speaking with Drew Hutchison. Drew, you made some serious progress this year after starting the season with Lansing. You've moved up 2 levels overall, 13-6 with a 2.62 ERA. I wanted to ask you, what can you tell me about your success that you've had in 2011?
No, you just try to be aggressive, go right after hitters, pound down the strike zone, and, just be yourself and try to execute quality pitches.
Now, have the transitions going up these levels been easier or just as you thought?
Like if you go out there and you execute your game plan and you make quality pitches, you're gonna get guys out. It's I'd say the biggest difference in the levels, you just can't make as many mistakes, and guys you just get bigger, a little stronger. So ball goes a little farther when you make a mistake. So anytime you can execute your pitch, most of the times you're gonna get the outcome that you want.
Now, going through 3 levels this year and working with various coaches, I'm sure, I wanted to ask you, who's been the biggest help to your success this season?
I kind of take a little bit from each coach that you have, each manager, each pitching coach. You just take a little bit from each, and it helps you overall. I had Vince Worthman to start the year, and I had him last year in Auburn. So it was just, staying with him. I had Daryl Knowles and Deneen. He helped me, little things from each person, just, help you be a more complete player.
Now, in the past couple weeks since you joined AA New Hampshire, team's in first place. They're headed for the postseason. Is that something you're really excited for?
Yeah, it's real exciting. I've actually been lucky enough to play on 3 winning teams this year, so it's been a lot of fun to be able to go out there and compete and play for something. Each team I played on, it's been a winning team, which is a lot of fun to be a part of.
I also want to ask you, what's your pitch repertoire like, and what do you consider your strengths right now?
I'm a contact pitcher. I try to go after the hitters, keep the ball down, pound down the zone, get ground ball out, pitch to contact, and get ahead of hitters, and if you get ahead and put them away.
What's on the menu, though? Fastball, and then what else you got?
Fastball, 2-seam and 4-seam. 2-seam is a sinker, change-up, slider, and curveball.
All right. Now, looking over your stat line, you've got a pretty strong strikeout to walk ratio. You're looking at 163 to 35 in that aspect, and that's quite impressive. Is that a part of your game that you take a lot of pride in?
Like I said, you try to get ahead of hitters and go right after them. And when you get ahead of them, you try to put them away. And if you try to pitch the contact early and you're ahead and you put them away,
Sure.
You're not really going to walk too many guys. Never try to give a free base to anybody and make them earn their way on.
Now, you were a 15th round draft pick in 2009, and I wanted to ask you about your draft experience. Were you tracking it online, and how'd you celebrate?
Yeah, I was watching on the computer, saw my name pop up, so it was pretty exciting for my family. It was just a neat experience. It's always a goal to play professional baseball,
Yeah,
so it was real exciting.
And then the last thing I have for you before I let you go, and thank you very much for taking the time. Just recently here, you celebrated your 21st birthday. I wanted to ask you about that, and if you were able to celebrate in proper fashion that milestone, or if that's going to wait until after the season's done.
Probably wait till after the season. I actually, it was an off day in Dunedin. I actually flew up to New Hampshire that day, so it was a long day. But there's plenty of time for that. Stay focused during the season, and then relax a little bit in the off season.
Certainly. All right, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for the time.
No problem.
All right.
Appreciate it.